Hi, I'm Louise Ledbrook. I'm the founder of Project Community, and today we're going to talk about problem solving. Now, problems are something that you're going to face in your everyday life, in your business, and definitely in your projects. So today we're going to talk about just a simple approach that you can take to solving issues and problems. Firstly, what might be some of the barriers we have to effectively solving problems? There could be the failure to recognise the actual problem. Sometimes we look at a surface problem and don't really see what the real underlying problem is. Conceiving the problem too narrowly, so sometimes we think it's just one thing where it's actually a number of things contributing to that one thing. We make a very hasty choice, sort of a quick reflex action, and it sometimes comes back to the fact that we haven't actually recognised the true problem and the root cause. We fail to consider all the possible consequences. So we only look at one or two consequences and haven't really analysed what could all the possible consequences be. And a failure to consider all the feasibility of the solution. So how feasible is the whole solution and all the facets of the solution. But let's look at how we're actually going to solve our problems. So what you need is a simple and effective formula to solving problems quickly. First, you need to define the problem. You need to be clear on exactly what the problem is that you're trying to solve. Now, like I said, sometimes the real problem is actually kind of shadowed by some other problems that are on the top. So you need to find out what the true problem is. You need to dig down and find out what the root cause is of that problem. Because often on the surface it may look like one thing, but once you start digging, it's actually something else or multiple things. You then need to devise a solution or select the most appropriate solution from options. Now, don't just do this on your own, get the right people involved, brainstorm it. 2 heads are better than 1, 10 heads are even better than 2. You need to know exactly what success is going to look like, so make sure you have defined what's a successful implementation of this solution going to look like. You need to know where you're going, right? Then you need to carry out the steps to implement the solution. Test and execute. Sometimes you might need to pilot and test the solution before you actually put it into action in live. But if you don't, execute your solution, but make sure you evaluate. So monitor the solution, make sure it's effective. You might need to change elements of it, or you might need to change completely and find the solution didn't work at all. So that's a very simple approach to problem solving. Top tips: always be clear on the exact problem you're trying to solve. If there are multiple problems, treat them as such. Always get to the root cause. This can mean a bit of digging and investigating. Involve other parties in designing the solution. Devise pros and cons of each option where there is more than one. Always define what success is going to look like. Always monitor the change so that if something's not working, then you can fix it. So thanks for joining me today, but I hope you can keep in contact with us by joining us on our Project Community mailing list. You get the latest news, great freebies, and you'll be the first to get our VIP offers. Hope to see you soon.